Okay, I popped out my Twitch chat and I don't know how to get it back in. So it's just gonna live over here now, but at least I can get my emotes more easily. Okay, so let me show you what I finished. Should I show you like the little version? I'll show you the big one. Okay, it's right here. I finished, for real finished this page. I don't know how much you guys saw me do, most of it. Definitely the all the like ellipses using this thing. Something I saw and thought I will never touch this, and it was actually super helpful. So who knew? Only a bunch of professionals, draftsmen, and grump drawers. Okay, so I need to get a new Itoya. Let's see. Here it is. There it is. It kind of needs some help. You see the graphite catching the reflection. For separation, when I color it, I'll have to make sure, maybe I could put a thicker panel border on these. Maybe like a white one or something like that, just to make this pop up. I could do that with panel border, with like the color, saturation, or value or something. There's a bunch of ways that I can make that stand out. Look at all of those pennies. And then there's this guy. Whoa. There he is. That's a teaspoon, by the way. My monitor's in the way, so I can't. There, that's better. There he is. Captain. You could actually use Google Translate to translate the Japanese writing. I copied it from my chopstick, so, but I memorized it. Now I can write my name. I could write exit and enter. I don't know what good that's gonna do me, but super glue. I'm gonna glue today a little bit. Where did I put this thing? Look at this. This is what I got. So it's been a while since I've used super glue. Hi Vince, how you doing today? Shadow, redeem Grandpa, look at, catch them all. Hi Shadow. Ah, I should make a penny fall or something. So yes, for now, this is living in the Grump Book 1 Itoya. Let's see. Where's the double page? Okay, here it is. This is from the first book. I think Shadow has this book. I added more rain in Photoshop. Yes, Shadow says, mm-hmm. All right, so I'll put this away before I mess everything up. Yeah, I'm already like, hold on, let's try this way. All right, got it. So page 2, more penny goodness. There was this image that I had in my mind, and I kept trying to Google it, and it took me a while to find it. Finally, I did. I was searching. You know those mist games? Are you gonna fit there? Oh, let me flip this over. Okay. All right, good enough. Those mist games, I like them a lot. There's Mist, Riven, Revelation. I don't know if it's plural or singular, and I don't remember what's after that. But there's this one. What's going on? One. What do they call them? They don't call them worlds or ages. Is that what they call them? I can't remember. That had stacks of like columns. They were like hexagonal column tide pulley looking things. So it was basically what I wrote for my first Google search to try to find it, and obviously it didn't come up. Eventually I did, so I saved it. Let's see. Let's see if I could find it. Okay, so I'll touch this. Where are you? Okay, that age. Let's see. Okay, and it's Amateria or something? Grunt can. There you go. So you can kind of see the tide pools there in the background. And how it's all hexagonal and stuff. So I was thinking of that when I was trying to come up with the penny lands that I'm making. And then there's I don't know what causes these things, but stuff like this. I was thinking that would look cool if Grump is going through those kind of areas, but with like junk that he's been using to try to fish out the pennies, like the gum and the string and all that. That's the same one. Yeah. So basically, that's what I have in mind for this next page. Okay. I don't have much yet though. It's super tiny and all pale because I don't want to dig in my pencil until I know what I'm trying to do. Kitty, hello. How are you? Did you see my fancy pages? I have a little printout of it. It's grayscale, cleaned up. Basically, this is what I would color. I still think I need to make these smaller though. I think these dimes need to be smaller, which might work because then I could avoid his finger a bit. The string, it's like the weirdest things I get hung up on. I was thinking, okay, so if they're winding downwards this way, what do they wind on the reverse side? And then what happens like here? So this would be, these are all going like from left to right, they're going down to up, down to up, down to up. I got confused of what happens in the background. So I went and like grabbed myself one of these from our little, we have a bag of stuff to gift wrap things. So I was like, okay. So if I'm a string hanging on a straw, and I was kind of wrapping it around my finger to see like, okay, it goes this way, then behind, and then over. And so then I was like, okay, so it's always going the same direction. And that threw me off for some reason. from left to right, it's going down to up every time. So there you go. I learned something. I'm gonna forget, so I'll keep it handy. I hope you have been well. Yeah, not too bad. It's cold. It was like all the way down to 59, maybe even 58 degrees. I put a beanie on and my warmest sweater. But I'm a big complainer about the cold. I know you guys who live in actual weather, 59 is perfectly reasonable, but if you've lived in Southern California your entire life, it's like, that's beanie weather. Oh, drop my thing. Okay. Feeling weird. My Discord account got hacked, but I strangely feel nothing. Hacked? How does that happen? Do you have any idea? Help us not fall into that as well. That sucks. I read that there was some sort of Cloudflare, what is it called? The internet thing? It went down, and then everybody lost internet for a minute. I must have slept through it, because I don't know. It wasn't anything like that, was it? Kitty? Okay, so this is okay. This is a good start. Page 2, it's like back to square one. So I've got my little light board. That way I could see the layout. You guys remember when I was like making tiny little layouts and taping them to the back here? So this is what I have. You can see through what I have taped to the back. Let's see. And basically just trace it. I'm not going to put a big 10 cents on here. That's just for me to remember this is a dime. And this needs to be smaller, because, wait, bigger. Dime is a little smaller than, here, let's see. Oh, only barely though. Just a smidge smaller. Okay, basically the same size. Hold on, I can do better. Pennies being collector's items now and all. Got scammed by a person pretending to be Discord staff and a person pretending to have accidentally framed me for a scam. Oh, that's interesting. That's diabolical. Okay. So then, something to be wary of. Some things I would notice right away, like in the email, somebody, oh, you know what? I get a lot of emails about orders that I've placed, and here's your invoice, or your order is shipping, and it goes straight to spam, and it just looks scammy. But there's other things I'm not as familiar with, that just not knowing any better, because I'm not, it's not something I frequent, I would fall for something like that too. I've never had a problem with Discord, and if Discord, sent me a message saying, there's a problem with your account, now I know, don't click on anything. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside for a second. Oh, I got a pile here. We got a bunch of things in the mail getting ready for Tokyo Comic-Con. I got stain and sealer for these display things that we got. They're like a lighter color of wood, and both Joel and I, we've got like a dark thing going on with wood anyway. And so I got some stain and sealer, but I'm excited about the sealer because I'm gonna seal this. It's I like it. I like all the splotches on it, but it's like just MDF, and it's gotten wet from ink spills and water from my watercolor containers. So it's the bubbly parts over time, they make a lot of wood, what do you call it? Wood, not filaments, wood, like little wood hair grains. There's a word for it. I don't know what it is. Okay, you gonna live there peacefully for a minute? So I'm thinking, okay, I will wipe it off real good. It's not gonna be perfect. There's still gonna be those little wood, oh, what is it called? Anyway, and then I'll wipe the sealer, and then hopefully it doesn't leave stuff all over anymore. Maybe I could, let's see. Okay. See this stuff? That's the wood fibers that are just floating everywhere now. So let's see if let me put everything away first. I want to do super glue because it's bugging me that this thing is broken, and I think it might be easy to fix, but I don't remember the last time I used super glue. So I was hoping to get that fixed nice. Okay. So Kirill, is there a good way you can get your account back, or is it are they causing problems because where do they send the recovery email to or stuff like that, you know? I think I've heard a friend of mine is having that problem with Facebook. They can't get their account back. Okay, so web of chaos. Oh, I like it. Oh, there he goes. Will I ever make a little channel rating that good again? I don't know. I do not know. Let's see. Okay, here's the operating room. I think this was from our first Tokyo Comic Con. It says Shibuya 12/4/18. Okay, I got these because I didn't want to get glue. If I got glue on my finger, all is not lost. Is there a hole in this? I don't know what that is. How you doing, Web of Chaos? I gotta roll up my sleeves. Hold on. And this, and then this. So here's the thing. I was reading the back of this. It says only 1 drop per square inch recommended. And I'm like, a square inch? That's like, that's not at all. That's like 1/4 of an inch. So I need 1/4 of a drop. So I was thinking, what if I put the drop here and then just kind of, where'd my poking device go? I just saw it. Here it is, okay. Thinking, what if I put the glue here and scoop it? But will I have time to do it that way? I mean, what if the drop is really small anyway? So many questions. I don't know. The doctor is in. All right, Yeah, Miranda, watch streak. 25 stream streak. Hi. How you doing? You've come in time to see the surgery. Okay, so one thing it did say was to just put the cap on to poke through this brand new seal. It's point of no return. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing really well. Okay, I think I broke the seal. Doesn't seem like it. They locked up their account by an authentication code, which is only possible to unlock with a phone number connection and possible to input in Russia. Also, the support page doesn't load even with a VPN. Ah, I'm so sorry. That's really frustrating. Okay. So, is this going to be worse or better with gloves on? It's harder, it's fiddlier. Do the big one first. It seems like a clean break. And then put this little piece on. Let's see. I think I could just do that. Okay. How quickly does this dry? How much time do I have to position it? Let's see how much comes out. Not that much. Here, let's just try to drop it right here. Ah, it's already, hold on. Why are you coming out? Oh my gosh. Okay. Should I, oh gosh. Close it first? Then? Okay. I can't remember. Oh, I'm the worst. Okay, I got it. So now what? Mm, 10 to 45 seconds. Ah! Okay. 1 Mississippi. I should have started a timer. 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Should I do 45? That's a long time. Count in my head. That's 30 seconds. It's sticking. Okay. And then this is the tiny one though. I guess the big one was a good place to start, being that I panicked. Okay, so this one has 2 points of contact. Those 2 little white areas are supposed to be connected. Mississippi. Mississippi. As far as Kirill is concerned. What are the other units of measurement in time? Mississippi and 1/1000 to 1000. We're talking about that's in another chat somewhere. But the 1000s, that seems like a way to count thunder and lightning. Because of the movie Poltergeist. Okay, here we go. It's one is on the thing that I just glued, the point of contact, and the other one is his shoulder. Am I good? Can I touch things? I need to scroll. Don't glue myself to my mouse. I worked at an Ace Hardware one summer. One day we got in some super glue and a dope, and the next thing we knew, this not so bright coworker had glued his fingers together to test this new product. What? That's commitment. How'd it go? Jamboree handout, tell me. Why would you do that? Did he want the afternoon off or something? It was disguised as like a workplace accident or trying to familiarize yourself with your own products or something. He got his fingers apart. He was just kind of a clown. I would guess so. Hi, Chris. All you need is acetone to break the super glue grip on skin. Okay. I was reading about that a little bit. And, but the groups that were talking about it, they were gluing miniatures. And they were like, well, you can't, that's not a great way to use acetone on your little plastic miniatures. But this is, my skin is fine with acetone. It's nail polish remover. I think I have some of that. All right, so this should be easy enough. Yeah, acetone and plastic are usually a bad mix, Chris. Luckily, okay, that's gonna fit nice. Teeny tiny little pieces. So I think what I could do, I could put, oh goodness, this is gonna be, it's almost worse with the gloves because it's too much material. That little figure is cute. Thank you, that's why I'm trying to save him. It's a magnet, and then his little underside just goes every time you open and close the fridge. Hold on. Acetone and paint, much worse mix. Yeah. Acetone is crazy. I don't know why it doesn't like eat through your skin. The real worry for me is that despite being social on Discord for close to 10 years, I don't miss anyone. There are great people, and yet I put it off. 10 years and you're like, eh, it was nice knowing you. It's different though. These people, they're like, there's a disconnect, right? Even though they're pretty cool, it's like, I don't know. I can see how you would do that. And also, it just sucks that you've lost access to this thing that you've used for so long. And then is that person going to be trolling your friends or sending messages to your friends seemingly from you, you know, sucking them into the same web of lies? It's no good. I count seconds, says Web of Chaos. I count seconds like a musician with notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and and a 1 and a 2, and just all the way down, all the way up the number scale. And I will literally always either tap my hand or my foot. I did it too. Or my hand or my foot while doing it. I had a friend tell me my autism was showing one day when I tapped on my steering wheel and called out now, exactly as the light turned red from yellow. Yeah, that's good. That's your autism is helping you out. That's a handy thing to know. Sorry about your account, says Jamboree. Yeah, that sucks. Also, for those who don't know, in the US, all yellow lights are timed, so if you move decimal points of speed limit over, so if you move decimal point of speed limit over, that's how many seconds the light will be yellow. So 35 miles per hour speed limit is a 3.5 second yellow light. No kidding, web of chaos. That kind of makes sense because how fast you're going is how much time you need to heed that yellow, right? And sometimes I think, boy, that's a long yellow. Now I know why. It was the faster speed limit. Is that true? I wish I could do math. Kirill says, well, it seems they got the account locked down in a day after they took over. All right. Well, then give it back, right? That's so frustrating. All right, this one's the tricky one. And then we'll be ready to draw. So I was thinking, put a drop here and use this little thing to like put some here since I don't need that much. At this whole 1 drop per square inch is throwing me off. I feel like 1 drop here, it's just gonna smear all over the place. Like sploosh over the side. Yeah, I've tested counting the lights in California, Arizona, Nevada, Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan. Really? There's a street in Pasadena, I think it's Pasadena, called Green Street. And if you go the speed limit, you'll hit all the greens. So I've heard. All right, let's see. Let's see. It's coming out. Stop it with the... I'm not even squeezing it. Oh my goodness. All right, there. And then a little bit. Okay. And then shoulder and fist. Oh gosh. Okay. Is this the right way? No. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's all going downhill. Where's your... Is that how? Okay, I got it, I think. That's fiddly. Oh, it's still scooting around. Oh no, it's not going well. Oh, there, okay. Hold. One, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. In other news, I ate 1.5 shrimp wraps. So cute. On a walk in one of the richest districts in Dusha. Did I say that right? Dusha. 1.5 shrimp wraps. What happened to the other half? Did you stop walking? But you finished it? Or did you dump it and continue walking? Richest districts. So that's why they have shrimp wraps just for the taking there? How was the walk? What was the weather like? Shrimps are weird. I wish they would clean out the vein a little more regularly. What else was in it? Shrimp, like cabbage? What do you put with shrimp? Cabbage? Shredded lettuce? Some sort of tomato-based sauciness? Oh, okay. Russia. Okay, did I do it? He's missing a tiny little chunk right there by his biscuit. The yellow, that last yellow stripe right above his leg has a little chip in it. Tell me about the shrimp wrap. What was in it? How much did it cost? Okay, let me fix it. Ah, look. He's one piece now. Okay, we'll let him dry. Aw. I'm feeling great. Okay, nice. So I was sitting by a bunch of metal. Should I don't think it's suspended no matter which way he lays. But at least if he's laying down and it falls again, it's not gonna break more. So let's set him aside. Here you go over here. Aw, look at that. Look at that. So are you still open? Okay, that's open. Here, let's supposed to wipe it off with the something or other. Okay, that's fine. Close it, close it, close it. It's gooping out still. It's gonna be, I'm just gluing the cap on is all I'm doing here. Okay, let you dry. You're fine. This I didn't need. Oh, that was sticky. Yeah, look at that. Back in action, right, Jamboree? I'm happy about that. Success. Okay, where do I put this little hazard? On the floor? Perfect. No spilling, no nothing. Okay, so that went like disturbingly well. Let's see. All right. Scooch you here, you here. I got this guy out. I should have gotten a right hand because I could look at this hand already. I got one of these. It's harder to draw this one if you're drawing with it. My mother ate the other half. They cost $8 each. Shrimp with lettuce along with a mix of mayo, ketchup, and mustard. Okay, that doesn't sound bad. Those were some heavy duty looking gloves. They're nitrile or something? Is that what it's called? Oh, Grandpa! Thank you. I love these little guys. Look at that. Get them. I feel like there may have been more ingredients, but couldn't taste anything else. That sounds good though. I mean, I'm not big on the shrimps, but that sounds like a pretty decent combo there. $8 each. I like birria tacos and carnitas, and there's some places here they're so expensive per taco, and then you find a taco truck and it's like the even better tasting, and you get like a nice lunch deal. Okay. So let's see. I could start. This hand is kind of reaching up. let's see. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this and then reverse it. So let's see, if I'm reaching up for something, it's gonna be simple, not too crazy. Maybe a little outstretched, like, reach, stretch. Okay. And then like this, but opposite. Let's see. Now flip it. Edit. No, that's not the way. That way. Oh, perfect. There you go. I don't know, the little, it looks too fussy. Let's try it again. And we're below it, so okay. Let's see. Something like that. Let's try that. Edit, flip. That'll work. And okay, this guy. This one, these are good startings. I don't need the super small eraser right now or the really small pencil lead, because this is the part where a lot of erasing. Okay. Good. And I need a little phone stand. Let's see. Well, it's not super correct. So let's see. I would fix the exposure, but I don't think it's going to make a difference at this stage. Let's see. One more. It's not the worst. Okay. So it's kind of like a little mitt in the middle. And the thumb is like an extra little squishy nugget, and then a two-part sausage in medical terms. I have a thing about like just smearing. I'm gonna cover this. All that. If I don't smear the graphite, I'm just gonna make it weird when I try to erase and draw again with my hand oils. And I don't want to get a glove. I guess I could, but I just don't want to fuss with it. So the Grump characters, they kind of have pointy fingers, but he's wearing a glove. So I don't think it'll matter. Okay, so if I'm saying his thumb is this high, then that mid part that I did for his palm is too high. Let's look at this. Right now, it's only a little bit lower, but in my picture, it's not, there's a bigger difference. So let's make it smaller. Palm. I should just call it the palm of the hand. I'm making up names for it. Okay. Oh, Nicole! Holy guacamole. 32 months of a subscription. You're kidding me. How are you? I'm so glad you made it. You're East Coast time, so it's a little bit, and a slap. Oh, perfect. Did you see the Grump page? I think you saw some of it on the let's see, on the Discord. "32 months in a row. That's insane." Look at Nicole. Page 1, panel 1. Grump and Captain. They're searching. Almost done. I think I see one. Where do they go? I don't know. We're about to find out in page 2. Yes, I saw a little on the Discord. It's amazing. So many pennies. Oh my goodness. Joel asked me to handle a little bit of business. Let me show him right now.
Just
Yes. Okay. Okay. Pennies, Nicole, pennies. Okay, so let's see. Oops, where's my hand? Gallery. Did I not save my fantastic edit? I had to press the button again. What? Edit. Where's the other thing? Oh my goodness.
Game over.
So the gallery has different edits than the camera does. Deselect. Okay. All right. Phew. Are you getting a cold spell over in your neck of the woods, Nicole? It was pretty rainy here for like a few days. It doesn't rain much here, so when it does, it's kind of, I don't know, nice. It's nice because our roof doesn't leak. So that's kind of good. We've been in plenty of apartments where it's not super relaxing when you got buckets on the ground and towels covering computers and printers. Snow! Vince says I like cold weather. Snow one day and 2 days later was back to 70 all over the place. Sneak peek of snow. Is that unusually early snow for you? Vince, you like the cold weather, so I like, I don't mind it warm as long as I'm not in the direct sun. That's kind of bugs me. Yes, since I've moved to Indiana, it's always after Christmas, not before Thanksgiving. Oh, that's a big difference. Okay, so let's see. Would you say this is kind of equal, maybe right in the middle? Okay, so if it's see, look at that. Oh, buzz. MDF, medium density fiberboard fibers. And then because it was raining unseasonably, I couldn't go onto the balcony to do all of that stinky wood stain and all that. So it's done now, I think. I'll be able to seal this, stain some of our display stuff for conventions. But everything's nicer when you have the right clothes for it. So what is that? That's 3/4, 1 3/4 of a whatever this is. So 1 3/4 up here is where the fingertips. Wait, what did I do wrong? One 3/4. Did I go to the top one? That's what's missing. This time for sure. Okay. I don't know. That seems long, right? I have to trust the process, I guess. You two all set for Tokyo Comic Con? Almost. There's some signage we need to do right away. But as far as things we're taking with us for our tables, I think we're good. Yeah, it's weird traveling like that for conventions. Like the convention takes priority. All the stuff we need to take with us, it's all convention related. So when it comes to like travel size toiletries, like, well, we'll figure that out. Whatever we forget, we'll get some or something. It's like it's not as important. Also, I need to check what the weather's going to be like. Chiba is always a little colder than Tokyo, but it's pretty. It's kind of cold over there. I mean, being that I'm just complaining about cold, it's 59 is like bird. Sometimes it rains, and we do a lot of walking around, so we have to be really conscientious of what we pack, because it needs to be packable and light, and we need to be able to be comfortable walking around in the rain, possibly. So I've got shoes that are kind of weather resistant. We got I have a thin foldable, not fold, like rollable, packable, like it's a rain flicker, wind, what do you call it? And it rolls up small enough to fit in its own pocket. Perfect, right? But it's not warm at all. So then there's like all these layer things, and it's weird. You don't want to do too many layers, because you go into a ramen place and you just start sweating because you can't take enough things off. Are you two gonna do some traveling again while there? Not what, one year we saw a lot of stuff. we went to the conventions in Chiba. So we spend the weekend there, and then Sunday night we get the heck out of Chiba and go to Tokyo. We stay usually in Shinjuku. And one year we went to Osaka and Kyoto, and that was a lot of fun. That must have been in 2018. Was it? Maybe it was the next year after that. No, because that's when everything shut down. Or was that the last thing we did before the shutdown? This year we're just doing the Chiba and Tokyo. And find the Jiggly cheesecake truck again. Ah, oh, that Jiggly cheese, it's the best. And I haven't found it here exactly like it is over there. It was so light. And Jiggly, here it's good, but it's not as light, not as magical. Remember the cake in the can? I was so excited about that. We did like vertical reel. I don't even post that kind of stuff, but Joel helped me enjoy that and document it. So yeah, we'll take the train to a couple places, but we're not gonna, I don't think we're taking the bullet train anywhere. I want to get some stationery stuff. What did I say I was gonna get? Some nib holders. Some G nib nibs. Did I say G nib nibs? You can get them here, but I bet you they're cheaper there because that's where they come from. What else? I want to get a little razor blade, a cutting mat, maybe a cutting mat. We'll see if they have cute ones there. I'll get a cute one, but otherwise I can just get them here. Some sort of like desk scissors, because we have kitchen scissors. There's packing scissors. I want some that live right here behind me. Why not? If they have something cute on them, even better. Oh, I need to get a new. I lost the other one. I heard something fall one day, and I think it was my other 0.5, the one with the cute little leftover foods on it. So I needed another 0.5 of these. This one's all, the paint's coming off. So stuff like that, arty things, I think. If I find more, I don't think, oh my goodness. I'm taking those. I'm taking my little card things. Do I have a handy? I thought I saw one here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, these guys. Taking these guys. I don't have these translated, but hopefully they'll just enjoy the weirdness of it. Should move them into greeting cards with Nicole. Why do I have one sealed one at my table, or at my desk? I should have an open one. There we go. These aren't even the finished ones. I've got like, what do you call them? Like preliminary tester things. Okay. They're cute. I like them. Oh, and that's another thing. I got Perry's zine translated. So, how many weekends, how many stream weeks do we have before Tokyo Comic Con, which is the first weekend of December? I need to print and cut some zines, fold them. Yeah. visiting my granddaughter December. Going to take her the Grunt book. Oh, yay! I hope she likes it. How old is she? She's 7.5. Oh, she's gonna be the perfect age for when the next Grunt 2 comes out. There are some children who are no longer children who bought the first book. Okay, so if you go here, let's just draw lines first. Let's not render fingers. Let's draw lines like bones of the fingers. So you can go here and you just bend at the tip. There's this one little boy who, there's this one little boy who comes to conventions. He's like, where's book 2? So he's still a little boy for now. So I'm really hoping to have this done for him. There's a grown man too. He's like, what the heck? I'm like, I know. It's happening, I promise. Good problems to have, I guess. I need to get him done. Make everyone happy, including myself. So this little pinky, all right. So if this is the angle between thumb and pinky, pinky's right there. Retro Outro, Lurkin, thanks for the lurk. Good to see you. I need a Grump lurk. Okay, do I need to bust out the smaller eraser? Okay, so what do we have here? This one, then this one kind of goes up a little and only slightly over. Why do they look so long? I measured it. So it's like 15. Oh wait, is that why? Hold on, 15, the 13.5. So that one's, yeah, I don't know how to do that. It's only a little bit longer. Like that. Oh, okay, come on. You can do it, you can do it. If I could do teeny tiny things. Rating with a party of 14. Various books. You caught me in a struggle. Hi, Raiders. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. First time chatter from Raider. Caitlin Stitches. Bear East Books. I'm doing a book. Rexy the Savage. Hello. Yeah, well, welcome. I don't know how you found me, but I'm trying to draw book 2 of Grump. So let me show you the first page I have completed. I'm working on page 2 right now. Look at all your little bears. Oh, yay. So what were you guys working on? Hold on. Let me do the shout out first before I get caught up. Because I know how to do these things. Okay. There we go. Did I do it? 8. Oh, thank you for the follow. Did I do it? Did I do it? You were doing art too? What were you doing? Okay, let's see. Let me read. I was actually looking for some new art streams, and your bio called out to me. Seemed like a cool place to be. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm super excited because I've been promising book 2 for a long time. So this is page 1 of book 1. So basically, Grump is this character I've been working on for years. And he's like this 9-year-old curmudgeon trying to make his way in the world. And he met some friends in his last book. This book, he's trying to collect some money because he's got some important things to do. So step 1, collect pennies. So rather than fishing through like a sparklets bottle of pennies like any normal person, he's going inside and he's gonna hunt out. He's looking for dimes in this like sea of pennies. And so it's kind of like a fantasy page, a 3-page sequence of him and his dog, like just really in this bottle looking for coins. I drew all these coins in here. I started this. There's probably some of this in the VODs if you want to check out me struggling with ellipses. Oh my gosh. This thing has been lingering here for a while. And I'm like, there's no way I'm ever touching that in my life. I touched it. I used the heck out of it, and it's really effective. So, yeah, the old tools work. Let me get caught up on some chatty. Thank you for, no problem. You want to, some business to take care of. Look, you guys get to see. I'm also a little bit of a comic book colorist. And this is some artwork that my husband made that I colored and we sent to a print shop who did, I think this is a 7-color screen print on metallic paper. And I guess he just made an order, so I have to sign this real quick. Unfortunately, my initials are BS, so there you go. Rexy the Savage, thank you so much. Let's see. I do digital art streams. I'm also a writer, kind of in a decide what to write stage between projects. So I do a lot of wacky art streams. To be honest, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to follow you. I love wacky art streams, and you write and make your own stuff. I'm obsessed with this, says Rexy. Thank you. This is impressive. Love a team project. The print came out nice, didn't it? Making color separations for screen prints breaks my brain. Hold on, let's see. I'll show you. I'm actually like some old-fashioned pencil on paper artist. So I've got like this giant book of pages from Grump 1, which came out, I don't even want to say how long ago Grump 1 came out, but I'm really happy that I'm working on, let's just say I'm really happy that Grump 2 is happening. Let's see. Barry's books, hi, you look familiar, maybe, mate, asks Jamboree. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's the actual pencil page of what I just showed you. Look at that. Oh, how about I do this? Oh, I made it worse, didn't I? Yeah, I was just thinking I recognize some names here. I'm not sure where from though. That one doesn't ring a bell to me. Some people came from Anthony Wheeler and some from Art and Jest, and I think the sculptor. Ah, he's my favorite, and I'm drawing a blank because I'm all excited. Let's see. Yeah, Siege came from that cool sculptor. All right, here's my favorite page from book 1. I gotta figure out who that guy's name is. Let's see. I'm gonna do this like the worst way possible and just. Okay. Let's see. See, not Bush. There we go. All right, hold on. Let's see. So yeah, this is, am I zoomed out? At a certain point, like Grump and the gang, they had a great time venturing out into the city, and they did a little bit of shopping, and some bully stole their bag of goodies at the bus stop. And Periwinkle, the girl that they meet, she's kind of like a take no prisoners, real kind of a little bit of a fighter, kind of doesn't really, she says that the first thing that comes to her mind, she doesn't have any filter. So she's the one that runs after the bully. And this is her kind of jumping over a water fountain. And the camera's real low, and we can kind of see up the sky and the lightning striking behind her. And she's gonna jump on the bully there, running with the bag. Bless you. So she catches him. This looks better colored. She almost gets him, but she slips down, and all she gets is this little spiky boot in her hand, this stinky shoe. He gets away. Here, let's see, this is what it is colored. All right. Colored. I did the sound effects. I wrote it, drew it, colored it. That looks a little more powerful colored. Yeah. There she is. She's a lot of fun to draw because she's just so full of energy and attitude. Grump's harder to draw because he's a little introvert, you know? He's in his head. He's an imaginator, which is why this works out so well. But how do you draw interesting pages of a little kid who's thinking like, what's gonna happen? You know, you have to put people around him who are doing stuff for him to like feed off of, so he could figure things out too. So something to learn, I guess. Let's see. Perry is my spirit animal, says Nicole. Perry is so sassy in every drawing I've seen. she's the easiest to draw because it's just like something crazy happens, she's the one who does it. Well, thank you. You probably have rated and ran, and I appreciate you bringing your friends over. Hopefully you guys like it here. I've been trying to utilize this hand model thing I got, and I'm realizing I'm right-handed, so I should have gotten a right hand so that way I can draw with a right hand example rather than like I can use my left hand because I can look at it while I draw. But now I got two. So there you go. I do need to grab some food, but definitely hanging out. Loving it here so far. Yeah, hold on. Let me go and follow. There we go. There we go. Now I'll find you. Thank you so much. Yeah, go grab a bite. Dancers have two left feet and artists have two left hands. I guess so. This one does. Yeah, okay. And then when you guys were coming in, I'm like, why? I measured something wrong. These fingers are too long. It's like, if this is how long his palm is going to be, the fingers are just a little bit longer than that. But just eyeball it. It's not that hard. It shouldn't be anyway. And then I can just reference this picture I took. I flipped my hand model over. And then, let's see. This is where you guys caught me. trying to figure out the angles rather than measuring it, just looking visually like, okay, so this is like that. So then I could kind of figure out this goes like that. Yeah, and I'm so articulate. It's like a lot of if this, then that, then that, then this, then that. Okay. This is basically his pinky. Thumb, pinky, pointer. All right. And then this middle finger, I positioned it straight up. I was trying to make this little hand model just in like a reaching kind of pose. He's reaching out for this. It looks like rope, but since he's miniature, it's really string. And it'll all make sense in the pages after these fantasy panels are pages, because he goes from being in this fantastical, oversized world of a jar of pennies to real life, and you can see what he's actually doing. And hopefully all these little nuggets of hints that I'm placing will kind of add some kind of, oh, that's what that was. Oh, look at that. Ew, that's kind of gross. Like that kind of thing. The gross part I like. I like creepy, cute, and kind of gross. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Finger check and like rights and lefts check. I remember a friend of mine working in comics. I think it was so far into the process of the artwork in the comic book page, I was already coloring it. So it was already drawn and inked, scanned and prepped. I'm coloring it. And we realized that it's a splash page of this lady and she's got 2 left feet. She's barefoot, so there's like no hiding it. So it happens. You just have to give it a quick little count. Let's see. I need a little stand. That's just gonna keep. All right. So let's see. I'm just comparing what I drew to the reference. I think, let's see. I think this should start a little further out. Yeah, those prints that are screen printed. Usually if I'm coloring something in Photoshop, and you guys probably all know this, if you do any kind of art, you can just paint, you just blend stuff, mix colors and have at it. And then you use the levels to, oh, don't fall. Use the levels to push and pull and figure stuff out. And sometimes when you change the blending on layers, you can come up with something interesting. But if you're doing color separation stuff for screen printing, it's like you need to be so exact with this color lives on this layer and that's it. And if you want to blend something, you have to do some weird halftone with the layer on top of it. So it was just, I would be so frustrated, but then I'd have these moments of like triumph where I'm like, oh, it's working, this is perfect. And then I'd start crying again because that doesn't work at all. Then what happens here? This is just a blank spot. Oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? But then it's color, it's done, and it looks really nice. So I think the next thing I need to figure out is if you're printing something out on a printer, there's certain colors that don't print well, certain greens and nice minty blue colors. So I need to figure out how to communicate to the printer. Can you use the weird blue that doesn't print? So that way there's a reason to have it screen printed using colors that aren't available to you in a normal print. So I'm just not up for that fight. I need a break. one a year or something. Where's my hand? Hold on. There he is. Oh, my lights. Okay, so this is kind of, so if I just do the mass of what's going on, it's kind of like this shape. I've already tried like a couple of different ways to interpret this. Haven't hit on one yet. Okay. First, get a profile for the type printer ink paper used. Then print preview and adjust colors so they look right. Gamut warning will help you see the problem areas, but won't help directly. Or maybe gamut areas will help me see the more interesting colors that I could have screen printed. Because gamut's gonna tell me this really nice blue you like won't print. But if it's screen printed and they're using paint, they can get a nice bright color. I guess I could go. I could go to an art store that has Pantone swatches, and then just jot down the colors I like. Cause I'm not gonna buy those swatches. How much are they? They're like the price of a computer or something. But Chris, like the difference between having somebody mix paint for a screen print or me printing something out of my inkjet printer. That's kind of what I'm excited about, just to have them use colors that I wouldn't be able to get normally. But having to know what to ask for. So maybe I can go like get some Pantone swatches. Not that they have to follow them exactly, but just to get the ballpark. Oh my gosh, hand. You're gonna happen right now. Maybe it has a lot of neat art gadgets like shiny inks. Oh, what's your favorite shiny ink? I've got like all the my watercolor stuff. I haven't played around with those in a while. Schminky. Let's see. This stuff. This is magic. I really like this. Pantone swatch books are not cheap. $200 for the cheapest. $2,200 for the full set. Right? I'm not buying those, but I could go look at them and then sneakily jot down like what color I want. Is that rude? That might be rude. Pirating visual information. Probably one of the easiest ones, like silver or gold. Let's see. Do I have silver? Goodness. My drawer is so full I can't close it. Let's see. I feel like we need more brightness. Let's try that. And then do I have... Okay, got it. The next thing I want to get, it's in my wish list, and I'm gonna wait, but it's for watercolor. It's these little like bottles of loose like powdery pigment, and then you just squirt them on your wet watercolor wash, and it makes kind of these blooms of different colors. I wanted a set of those. So I think as far as Tokyo Comic Con, I need to stain some of our little display things. We need to make some signage. I need to print out Periwinkle's zine in Japanese. So I have all of that I need to do that. It just takes time. Folding. Okay, so then 1, 2, and then this guy is hiding. This guy is up front. This guy's here. And that's 3 fingers accounted for. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's get another one in there somewhere. Okay, so if that's true, then what's going on up here? Okay. You're the one that goes kind of straight up. This shouldn't be this difficult. This one kind of goes this way. And these are gloved fingers, so it's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's see. You go like this. Kind of. Get in there. And then what are you doing? I think it's like not very long ago, you know, that this little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And one of the piggies went to market. I was like, I think it was last year that I learned piggy wasn't going to the market, going to market. That's so much worse. So I'm drawing these fingers thinking, this little piggy, no, don't do that. He'll get sad. Okay. Oh, I'm almost doing it. These fingers are fingering like real fingers. Okay, that only took like 45 minutes. Okay. I'll show you. Oh my goodness. Okay, perfect. Phew. Okay, let's see. There. That's a hand, right? I did it. Reaching for a giant thread. Then I got another hand over here. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you, Nicole. That's what I needed. That's what I was going for. Fishing for compliments here. Oh my goodness. Looks good, thank you. Now I need to make a closed fist. No. Okay, here we go. Thank you guys, appreciate that. Let's see. So, because we're in backwards land, we're looking up at somebody tugging on a rope. He's like, it's like a signal for like an I'm ready kind of tug. So there's gonna be these lines that indicate motion. Kind of like, let's see. And get some things so you can actually see what I'm drawing. What about you? Okay. So the hand is facing this way. That's his little thumb. And then here's the ropey string thing. And then maybe there'll be some slack here. I'm not sure. So then the little motion lines, they'd be like, let's see, something like that. And then it'll be like tug or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to workshop that. Way better than my drawn hands. The hands are difficult. I'm using this and still struggling. So then after this panel, they get whisked away. I don't have that drawn. I mean, it's, oh, here, my layout. Okay. So this is the page I'm working on right now in layout form. Super tiny. Make it bigger in Photoshop and then print it out, tape it to the back of the real board, and then do the real drawing. So this is where all the scribble, like erasing and planning happens. This is what happens after he tugs on the string. And it's kind of the first full look we get of Grump in his little climber gear. His little spoon of pennies. And then these two panels, he's going up and up. Yeah. But for now, hands. So, okay. Let's see. Put the dangerous stuff away. Do I have the... Okay. So. Hand that's pulling, but backwards. If I'm looking up at a hand, slightly up, and it's holding string, I need like a pole or something. Let's see. So like that, but higher up. Okay. Like that. The other way. It causes problems since I have the whole thing tilted. Let's see what I can do here. Choices are made. Hold on. Here. This doggone wrong hand. Okay, let's see. Staging this to look nice. Let's see. That looks a little fussy. There. And we'll try that. And flip it. Here's what we got. Maximum effort. I guess I'll just hold it at an angle so the pole matches somewhat the angle of rope. That's actually kind of helpful. So this is all wrong. That's fine. Yoink, lol, for me grabbing the hand. Okay, let's see. Will this be harder or easier? It's kind of like, let's start with these fingers that are, they make this pattern like this. Too many lines here. Pick one. Okay, so well, my plan is these two first segments of the fingers, I want to just make like a blocky shape that takes up kind of the area that they're taking up, and then I'll worry about splitting it up after. So kind of like this. We'll try that. And then, let's see. And right, it's already getting complicated. There's space here, which is going to be important because I need to see that back little finger. So, let's see. If that's like that, and these touch, this one's higher, this one's lower. but it angles out right here. And then we see more. Okay. Okay, hold on. And this one, I'm just gonna twin these. Make them the same and not worry about them. So then this is, that's fine. 3 fingers are good. And then what's happening behind them? I'm gonna start with these. It's just like a little shape. Easy shape. Don't worry about it. Just make a little shape. Yeah, look at that. Easy. Don't worry about it. That's wrong, but that's okay. And then this is empty base. And then this goes and hides right behind there. And then we see the, is that another segment of, how many pinky segments are there? 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's all palm. Okay. And then you've got some random guy just up here causing trouble. Oh my goodness. Getting convoluted. Tough. Okay. So if this only serves to be loose positioning, then that's fine by me. It has more kind of nuance in angles than what I was planning before I took out the hand model thing. And then thumb. Wait, okay, hold on. So finger shapes. This guy. Thumb trunk and then thumb meat. Medical terms. And then where would your wrist be? It's like a little volley thing here. And then I can move it wherever I want. Kinda, because wrists, they do their own thing. No, no. Okay. And that goes that way. Wait, hold on. Thumb. Here, let's figure out where these knuckles are then. Kind of halfway. Halfway-ish. Okay, so then the thumb, it hits this area, kind of goes out. It does a thumb thing. And then it goes, okay, look at that. Okay. All right. So that's kind of not great, but it's better than nothing. Something's on the page to work with, so that's fine. It's probably a little too thick. We'll figure that out. And then pull you out a little bit. All right, so I'll show you this mess that I've created. That needs a lot of work. I admit that it needs a lot of work. That's fine. And then, all right, something like that. If nothing else, I'll always have my picture to fall back on. Save as a copy. There. Hold and shoot. Where'd you end up? Here. Okay. And then where does the altered pictures go? Oh, well, let's see. Edit. Do it again. That's fine. Okay. So let's see how there's like a general kind of angle from the pointer finger to the pinky knuckle that's not there in mine. So let's see. Hands are a pain in the tuchus. Vince, wasn't it you who were doing studies of hands in your sketchbook? And it was like so frustrating that you're like, I'm just not gonna draw on this thing right now. Yeah, they are a pain. There's a lot going on, and also they emote. So it's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be a struggle. I've done hands, but not recently, so probably not. Okay. But not no. Yeah, they're, let's see, I like that. That's fine. So it's right here. You guys need to go out a little bit more. That just got weird. The same thing happened with the other hand, and that turned out okay. A lot of erasing and doing over. Hands, they're just the great equalizer. It doesn't even look like it's from the same hand. I have a picture right here. I guess you know what I could do is like mess with the levels, make it black and white, print it out in the size that fits here, and then light box it on there. But I like the pain to struggle, so if I could draw a sea of pennies, I could draw fingers. No? Yeah, it's just... This is a little lower. This is a little outer. It's getting worse. Okay. All I like is the thumb. Well, drawing hands still sounds easier than trying to fix a bug, where the guy submitting the bug has no idea how to write a useful bug report. Oh, I feel sorry for that guy. He wants to help so bad. He doesn't know the words. Oh. Oh, poor thing. Poor both of you. Poor both of you. Hopefully that person has patience though. And they're not just this dumb thing. Why don't you know how to fix this? I already turned it off and on. There's so many times where I've had problems with the bit of software. I'm like, I don't even know what to ask. I don't even know. Once in a while, I'll ask something really absurd to Google, like a whole paragraph of a Google search, and Google will be like, I got you. This is what your problem is. That doesn't happen as often though. Like when I was looking for that, those hexagon columns, tide pool things from the game Revelations. What was I asking? It was just showing me nature stuff, nothing at all what I needed. Just going finger by finger. The shape thing didn't work. Let's see. Like worms. I think I found the bugs, but the hand waving approach makes it difficult to reproduce and test. The hand waving approach. Like when the dentist asks, why are you grinding your teeth? What are you stressed out about? I'm like, everything. So that's what that is. I'm just drawing this plastic hand now. Little nuggets of circle joints and everything. Let's see if that helps. It's when I get to this pinky that's like, what? Thank you, Nicole. I needed that. Go up in space. Look at that. You're putting it all into perspective. Okay, so just twin them. That's what I said I was going to do in the first place. Just do it. Just do the thing. Hee, says Nicole. You're just up to no good over there. Causing trouble, just like a natural periwinkle. Okay, so then if you're like that, and then you go like that, is that as easy as it would seem? That's pretty handy. That looks like a hand. Better than before. It's all furry and scribbly. I'll show you. Take two. Better. Put a glove on it. No one will be the wiser. But then is there room for my little motion indications where it's like that? Something like that. And it's a little tug right here. Chris! Not a firm grip on the rope, but a loose grip. He needs the firm grip. Ugh. Let's see. You're right though. I mean, this is the details matter. Is that any different? I can maybe move the pinky in a little bit. A firm grip is almost a fist. This guy, being that he's not made of flesh, is having trouble with the firm grip. I have to get my own grump hand in there. What was I saying? Let's see. It's that upper finger thing. Let's see. So now I have to act with my hand like, okay, what would I be doing if I was pulling this down? Like, let me out. Let's see. I like this angle better though. Hold on. All right, it's getting real. Gooch, everybody. Let's see. We're getting, let's see, acting. All right. Tug, tug, tug. Let's see. That looks weirder. I've got a weird hand. Okay, hold on. This one? Is this the one? Okay, this is weird. This guy. My frog. The witness. I think, let's see. I think it's this finger here. Oh, now they're all over the place. Chris, hold me accountable. The thing is, I just need something thicker. These? Why do I have so much hand meat? Let's see. Ugh. That's kind of weird. New question of the day. Why do I have so much hand meat? Why? It's like extra. Okay, take 3. I'm just gonna erase the whole thing. Oh my goodness. It's worth it. It'll be worth it. That's what I'm telling myself. We we need Mound of Hand Meat to join. Mound of Meat. You've been called out. Your cousin has been called out. Okay, so let's see. That's kind of big. Since I'm starting over, let's go smaller so I have room for action lines. Okay. Do I have a fix this? Okay. Okay, so then something like that for the string. Okay, hand. Basic area I want it to take up is just that much, not too much. All right. So now what? That's a lot of meat. It's like a whole pocket of thumb right there. These are 4 pieces. Let's see. Goodness. And then there's that weird part that I'm just gonna say, if anybody questions, I'll be like, oh, that's just how it is. That's the way it looks. Okay. Okay, there's like knuckles in the middle. I ignored the knuckles. So that knuckle, let's see. This is no knuckle. This is knuckle up high with a little bit of finger in the back. This one is knuckle halfway through. And this one is a little bit. That just looks weird. None of this is better. Okay.
Game over.
And then thumb. Hold on. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Okay. Thumb, 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 thumb. Got it. Is that fingernail? Yeah. I know he's wearing a glove, but if I draw this little nail here, it'll help me see like where we are in the finger area. Because in this one, the fingernail portion is kind of tucked under a bit. Same with this guy, but from further down. So now it's just a question of hand acting. It's like both hands were fine, one just wasn't telling the right story, I guess. And that's a perfectly valid point, being that the whole point of the panel is him tugging for the escape to happen. This panel, courtesy Chris Cox. Okay. So it's weird and chunky, but I think we could figure something out. Blame me, everyone else does. Okay, look at this, take 3, hand. What do you think, Chris? What do you think? It's a hint of a hand, but it's definitely got a firm grip. Pretty good. You're like, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. You tried your best. Looks like a tight grip, says Nicole. Okay, good. Yeah, I think that's with a little bit of finagling. I think that one's gonna work. That one went more smoothly because it's just up and straight. There was nothing going on. The other one, I got the acting wrong. All right. Hands. I had his face drawn and I erased it. And I put his little, headlamp on. I might need to make it a little bit smaller. But I think that's a good stopping point for now. I'm working drawing muscle check. And that one. That's another thing I need to get. Well, I don't have to get these in Japan, but I thought it'd be fun to, is little wraps for my pencils. I do like the little drawing muscle, but it gets kind of sore after a while. So, all right, what do you think? Let's brighten it up a bit. Where are you? There you are. Too bright. Okay. So, love it. Says Nicole, thank you so much for hanging out. I know you're really busy. It's fun to see you. Thanks for your sub. I appreciate it. All of you guys. Let's see. So, I definitely need to draw faster. Yes, that's for sure. But I don't think all the panels, all the pages will be so crazy where I'm just drawing piles of coins. These need to be spectacular just because they're fantasy panels and you're supposed to look at them and think like, what in the world? Where is he? What's going on here? So kind of a necessary evil, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited to try to figure out this first panel where it's going to be like those basalt, how do you call it? Columns? Not exactly that, but just weird, flat, but irregularly flat, roundish tops of things with like a little bit of a cavernous ravine somewhere in the middle. Didn't work out. No apologies necessary, Nicole. When you're around, and I'm happy for it. So you do what you need to do, and I'm always happy to see you. So don't even worry about it. Work is important. Okay, so what do you think? No stream tomorrow. I got stuff to do. But next week, I believe, yeah, let's check what's going on. Ta-da. Live stream is going on. Yeah, so far next week looks like a Tuesday, Wednesday week, but I'll keep you posted. Let me see. There's a Discord if you guys want to hang out. I know there's a couple of new people here, so thank you for hanging out. Discord. Got it. All right. yeah, so we're mostly Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Is that 7 Eastern? I stream either, right now it's gonna be a lot of Grump pages, a little bit of convention news. I go to conventions semi-regularly, and sometimes watercolor mishaps. I try to do good. I'm learning a lot, but it's a work in progress. So with that, I want to say thank you. Have a pleasant evening. And let's see, I got things to press. My stream deck is finicky, so I just press the buttons manually. There you go. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Let's see, it was Bear East Books. I'm gonna look you up. Thank you so much for bringing friends by. And I will hopefully see you guys again next Tuesday. Bye, Jamboree. Thank you.